What can I do?
Nothing. It's too late. Even I know that. I'll never be any good to anyone till I can try and stand on my own 2 feet. We can't just pretend that none of this ever happened. I feel pretty tired now.
You want to just sit here for a while?
Okay.
One.
Eh?
Fag.
Oh, no.
Oh, good.
What?
I've lived through some crummy times in this joint, but today would have to be one of the worst. Poor little door.
I could kick myself. Fancy not having enough now to realise there was something wrong with her.
Well, you don't think, do you?
All right, ladies. Got some very nice odds on the meeting at Mooney Valley. Some great starters.
Mongrel.
You can't go blaming Kev.
Oh, no, not Kev. I didn't mean Kev. It's that other bloody mongrel, that Talbot.
That bludger is virtually getting away with murder.
It's not fair. They were so happy together, too. You wouldn't credit that so many things could go wrong.
Oh, just a string of rotten luck. Couldn't happen again like that in a million years.
But why did it have to happen to Dor and Kev?
Don't worry, love. Things will get better.
Do you reckon?
They wouldn't want to get bloody worse for her, would they?
What do you think's going to happen about the kid?
Oh, I don't know. I reckon if she keeps that baby, she might as well end up in the loony bin.
It'd be different if it was Kev's.
If it was Kev's, he wouldn't have to go through all this.
Well, that's what I mean.
Lizzie?
How is she, Mrs. Jackson?
She's all right.
Oh.
She's resting quietly.
Good.
I've got some good news for you.
Oh, that'd be a change.
Mrs. Davidson's arranged for you to visit Josie tomorrow.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Jackson.
Mrs. Huntley will pick you up at reception in the morning.
Oh, will you tell old Davo that her blood's worth bottling?
Yes, I'll do that.
Oh, isn't that terrific?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Doesn't make sense.
Eh?
Well, you just think about it.
What?
Well, usually you have to break your neck to get a day on the outside. You just got one without even having to ask.
What do you mean?
Maybe there's something wrong.
No. Old Davo knows just how much I want to see Josie, that's all.
How'd you go? Look, Kate, I'm not trying to get at you. I'm merely asking you how you went with the governor, that's all.
How would you think, after what you lot did to me?
Kate.
I've never met such a vindictive bunch in my whole life.
Well, you double-crossed him.
I did not.
Whatever they think you did, so you're going to have to pay for it.
They? Of course you had nothing to do with it.
I'm going to tell you something. The sooner you're out of Wentworth, the better I'm going to like it.
Well, there's little chance of that. Not now.
And what do you two want?
Settle down. We're not looking for trouble. Just wanted to know if you'd like a flutter on the Mooney Valley races tomorrow.
Why don't you scram, Margot?
Don't you talk for yourself no more.
Look, Margot.
I'm offering very good odds.
Why don't you leave me alone?
You're one of my best customers.
And I am flat broke.
I'll take fags. I'll take anything you got to
Get
offer.
lost, Margot.
I said I'm not talking to you.
You heard what she said. I'm not interested. Thanks.
It's all right.
No, I mean it.
The trouble with you is that you never look on the bright side. I mean, just because somebody's doing something nice might just mean they're doing something nice. Hasn't no one ever done anything nice for you? There is such a person as a good Samaritan.
You starting that religious kick again. I swear I'll boot you right the backside.
It's hard for a kid of her age being stuck in hospital.
It's hard for anyone, any age, being stuck anywhere, Lizzie.
The trouble is that she's missing out on so much school. But she's a real bright kid. Real clever, you know. I don't suppose she'll have much of a problem catching up. Mind you, the important thing is to have someone who cares. Someone to help and support you. I'm just a log. I wouldn't know. The most important thing these days is an education.
Oh, Mr. Fletcher.
What is it, Smith?
I think we might need that.
Oh, come on, Smith. I'm not a...
Please.
All right, go on. Get
Okay.
I reckon I might go down the library and get some stuff to help her with her homework.
Morning, dear.
Hello, Miss Foster. Miss Foster, look, I'm sorry to go on about this, but you've forgotten to sign on again.
Oh, we've done it again, Butchie. Thou must sign the book, for until you sign the book, thou shalt be invisible to the rest of the public service. I'm surprised you actually said hello before I signed the wretched document. If we spent our time actually working, instead of wasting our lives carrying out ridiculous bureaucratic rituals... Oh, good morning, Mr. Douglas. I was just saying...
Yes, I heard. How are you, Agnes? Settling in all right?
Yes, of course. You know me, Dr. Water.
Yes, yes.
What brings you here? Nothing serious, I hope?
Oh, no. Just visiting Mrs. Davidson.
Oh, I see. Nothing to do with the social worker?
Departmental business, Agnes. Bureaucratic ritual, I dare say.
Yes, I dare say. Oh, come, Butchie. Pop round for a cup of tea later on if you feel like it.
Yes, thank you. Would you tell Mrs. Davidson I'm here, please?
Yes, Mr. Douglas.
Good morning, Ted.
Morning, Erica.
Please sit down.
Thank you. No. Before you start, are you sure we can't come to some sort of compromise?
I'm sorry. That woman has to go. Not only is she a liability, in my opinion, she is a danger to the welfare of the prisoners.
She's had a great many years' experience.
I am well aware of that, but unfortunately, that experience is not obvious, either in her work or her attitude to it. Her inept handling of the Burns problem virtually destroyed their marriage and very nearly resulted in Doreen's death.
Surely that's not entirely her fault.
I'm afraid it is. A social worker's job, when offering advice, is to find out all the facts, and then, and only then, to proceed with the utmost caution and tact. And Miss Forster does not have the ability to do any of that.
Then what do you suggest I do with her?
That is your problem.
You don't even have to put up with her for another 12 months.
With her attitude to social work, in 12 months she could decimate the population of this prison.
Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't sack her. There'd be an outcry. I can't retire her without her permission.
As I said, that is your problem. As long as I am governor here, I will not allow Agnes Forster any working contact with the prisoners in my care.
You make it very difficult for me, Erica. You know that, don't you?
Are you all right?
Oh, yeah, tough one.
Lizzie won't be long.
Hello, love. How are you?
Not bad. Hello, Mrs. Jackson. Hello, Ellen.
Ready to go, are we? How's little Josie? Can we see her straight away?
Oh, afraid not. Visiting doesn't start till 2.
Oh, never mind. We'll do a bit of shopping first. Yeah. Hey, what's the matter? Something's up.
Oh, no, I'm all right.
Oh, come on. Something's wrong. What's the matter?
Oh, well, it's Josie.
Why, what happened?
Well, they've been doing some tests and they think that she could have some sort of bone marrow disease.
Oh, no.
Are you sure? Well, they're not sure yet, but would account for all the trouble she's been having. Anyway, they got to do some more tests yet.
Oh, God, that's bad, isn't it? Oh, I mean, poor little kid.
Come on, Lizzie, cheer up. It's not certain yet.
But that's some sort of cancer, isn't it?
Well, not necessarily. Now, you're not to worry, especially not in front of Josie.
Yeah.
Besides, the doctors know what they're doing.
Yeah, of course they do.
Come on. You're wasting your day out. You'll have to sign out, Lizzie. Oh, and Ellen, I'm afraid you'll have to sign for Lizzie.
Oh. Thank you, Mrs. Jackson. And you will say thank you to Mrs. Davidson, won't you?
Mm-hmm. You have a nice day. And say hello to Josie for me.
Come on, Elle. Oh, and thanks.
Doesn't look the best, does it?
No, it doesn't.
You're not your normal cheery self, Agnes.
Oh, I'm all right.
No, there's something troubling you. Hey, come on, I'll be the social worker for a change. Might help to talk about it, eh?
You're the only island in a sea of troubles.
What troubles have you got?